at last year's convention, I had the opportunity to meet someone that I had never met before that was running for office for our state school superintendent candidate. Never did I imagine that I was going to spend as much time during the campaign season working with a candidate who had questions about everything and who needed someone to make sure that they, this is the first foray into politics, hadn't really done anything in terms of political activism, and really needed somebody to guide them. And I was able to spend a lot of time communicating with and traveling with. We went to 4 or 5 forums, I think, with the two of us together, where, just to make sure that we had somebody with our candidates as they were going to some of these events. On November 2nd, we found that candidate was the one who got the highest vote total for our 2010 statewide slate of candidates. And I think that she deserves a round of applause. And it is very much my pleasure to introduce Ms. Kira Willis.
Hi, good evening, afternoon. No, I'm good. Yes, actually I do. I'm going to need some help first because, as Brett said, my name is Kira Willis. I ran for State School Superintendent. And the reason that I'm qualified to run for State School Superintendent is because I'm a teacher. And in keeping with being a teacher, we are going to get up and get moving a little bit, and we're going to play a game, because that's what we do in school, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. We just play games. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you go over here, and I'm going to have you go over here, and I'm going to have anyone in heels or a dress go over here. All right, because I don't want to offend anyone while we're doing this. All right, so what I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys come up here. And I want, and Ms. Paige, I forgot your last name, but you get to play with us as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go to the back. And any other 5 volunteers over here. Now the rest of you, you're not off the hook yet. Okay? The rest of you, find one person to buddy up with. All right? You guys, you 5 and you 5 in the back. I want you to stand in a circle. All right, let's go. We don't have a lot of time. All right? And are you in a circle? I need 2 more back there. Chuck, you can join in, and Jeff, you go on over there too. You knew it was going to happen. All right, so once you're in your circle of 5 people, I want you to put your right hand in, no, back there, and grab on to someone who is not next to you. All right, got it? Oh, wait, we need another person over here. Come here. It worked great in my brain. Come over here. All right? Come on. All right? And so you got to be over here. All right, maybe we'll just use you guys. This is my smart group. All right, and then put your left hand in and grab on to someone who you're not grabbing onto now. Got it? Okay. Now, here's what's happening. You guys are in a knot, and I want you to use teamwork and work together to get out of your knot. You got 5, well, we're going to make it 3 minutes, and if the first group to do it gets coveted and quite likely black market Girl Scout cookies. Go. And those of you who are together, well, we'll just do that later. All ready? I'm not believing you. You can't let go.
They weren't a loop.
You promise? Chuck, are they lying? You're lying? Okay. Yes. How are we doing? Oh, you guys are looking good. Look at Rhonda go. They're looking good. Did you quit? All right, you know what? You guys quit. Here are your Girl Scout cookies. Love it. ahead and take your seats. I had another thing that I wanted for us to do, but I think we can probably forego it. But Brett, if you could just pass this out to a couple of people, just in pairs, just give them to a couple of people. Why did I ask you guys to do this? Teamwork. Okay, so we're at a Libertarian convention. What does that have anything to do with anything? Can you say that a little bit louder? Because we have to work together. Why? You know, that's, when I was trying to do my first fundraiser, and Brett is absolutely correct, it was my very first foray into politics. I'm not a politician, I'm a teacher. And I had absolutely no idea what I was doing, but I wanted to make a difference. So I met a guy at a coffee shop, and Tony Amorossi, who runs and owns the Thirsty Dog Tavern in Atlanta. And he said, yeah, I'll do a fundraiser for you, come on. So I did it, and we were talking, and he's like, you got a good message. I said, thank you. And he said, I'm a Libertarian. I said, really? We missed you at the convention? He goes, I'm not a joiner. And that usually is the message of Libertarians. And from what I see, I'm an independent. Really, well, what do you think? And the message is the same message. It's the same Libertarian platform that we all say, but they're not joiners. So how do we get a group of smart, individualistic people to come together to work as a team to spread a platform message that we know is right and that we know most people believe in? How do we do that? We have a great platform. We have a great message, but we need to work together and we need to work as a team to communicate that message. And I asked Brett to just put out some things that my daughter helped me draw and that I drew. How would you take that? Just go ahead and open it up. How do you take, and I had another piece of paper in there for your partner, how do you take that and communicate that to someone who's not looking? How do you take that and say, okay, this is the message? Because really it's a lot of puzzles, it's a lot of pieces that we need to put together to work together as a team to get that message across and to communicate that message effectively. And so we've got the rogue, joiner people, but who believe in our message. So we have to work together. We have to work together. So one of the things that I think that we can do, and as a team and in team building, is to take an issue that we all know everybody really does believe in. And if we can get that one thing across, be it legalizing marijuana, or be it ballot access for everyone, or one thing that we can get that we can win with, then the Libertarian message will be stronger. And the people will go, oh look, they're smart, they've got an idea, I like that idea, maybe they've got more ideas. And guess what we do? We have more ideas. So these milestones that we can use really will help us. It's kind of like the millionaire next door, you know, pay off your smallest credit card first and you feel like you've done something really good. If we can take a small issue and build on that and get to the bigger issues, and people will then come to us, but we have to work together. And we can change, and we can work as a team to change it. The little bit of success will help us to get to the point where we are growing and we need to grow. And we are out of time. The one thing that I would like to leave you with is that the one thing that promotes distrust within a group or anybody standing outside of a group is seeing people within that group talk badly about each other. And we gotta stop that. We gotta stop it. I'm the youngest of 5, and you know, I can talk badly about, we could fight, good Lord, and we did fight, all of us. But when we walked out that front door, my mother said, you better know where you came from, and you better remember where you came from. And so what we need to do is make sure that we are working together. And if you guys want to rip your heads off inside of your own meetings, please feel free to do so. But when you leave that door, you need to come out holding hands and working as a team. And that's what I'm going to leave you guys with today. very much.
All right, guys, we're going to take 10 minutes. We'll be back here at 4:30.